In February 2019, my daughter Kyrina and I went out to the Los Alamos BMX track. We quickly realized that that was not an acceptable BMX track for today's racers, so we had to race in Albuquerque. After we went out there, Kyrina and I discussed ways of possibly getting the track revamped to make it at least rideable and usable for kids in our town. We went out there with a shovel and we just started breaking ground. After a few Facebook posts, a friend of mine contacted me and told me about some heavy equipment he was able to use. We went out there, we started using it, we started moving earth, and we created a pretty good BMX track. I had guys out there working day in and day out. We had the Bobcat running pretty much every day. I was at work when I got the call from the machine operator, and he told me that county management was on scene and that they were shutting us down and we were to leave right away. I went out there, all of our equipment was gone, the tractor was gone, everything was gone. I arranged a meeting with county management. We went out to the track, we discussed a few options on how to get this thing moving in the right direction. We met, we discussed some options. I told them USA BMX told me that they would give me a free contractor to build the track as long as we fulfilled the criteria. We discussed the options and we decided we wanted to move forward with a proposal. Dan Erickson put together a budget proposal for a USA BMX sanctioned racetrack. That proposal was then brought to the Parks and Recreation Board. Council then reviewed it and decided to ensure that we had the right amount for a safe, adequate ABA sanctioned racetrack. Offering BMX to the youth of our community will give them many opportunities besides just racing here in Los Alamos.
I've been able to travel around the country. I've gone to Las Vegas and Texas and Oklahoma. I get to meet people from around the country as well. I make friends at my local track. I've met a few pros, and I got to meet Connor Fields in the Lone Star Nationals in Houston this year. I went up and asked him for a picture, and it was one of the best experiences I've had being a BMX racer. Having a track in Los Alamos would mean getting a lot of my friends from school involved.
Kids can come and use it after school, ride their bikes on it, enjoy it with their friends, but then there will also be sanctioned USA BMX practices, events, races. That'll bring people into our town, that'll put people in our hotels, in our restaurants. It'll liven up our community during the weekend. If we have races on Saturday mornings, that will bring people into our community. Los Alamos is a mountain bike town, and the majority of kids don't have a BMX bike. So we are currently fundraising to put together a loaner bike room to offer loaner bikes to kids that want to try BMX but don't have a BMX bike to try. A big part of the reason that I like doing things like this for kids in our community is because we build programs that are for adults and kid friendly, but I would like to start seeing more things in our community that are for kids and adult friendly, and BMX is exactly that. It's the biggest and fastest growing family oriented sport in America. This is a sport that kids that are doing other sports can still do. If you're gonna miss an event, it doesn't hurt anyone. The county did approve a $100,000 budget for the construction of the track, but the work still isn't done on our end. We as a Bombtown BMX organization, an affiliate with USA BMX, still have a lot of work to do moving forward. We still have to collect more donations. We still have to collect business sponsorships. We are currently fundraising for office equipment, loaner bikes, concessions equipment, and other materials needed to maintain the track throughout the year. When we break ground on Bombtown BMX and the Los Alamos BMX track, we will be at 1 year of hard work from volunteers and Los Alamos County. The great thing about BMX being in Los Alamos, we are going to be able to offer high elevation training to professional athletes. Los Alamos, New Mexico will be the highest elevated USA BMX track in the nation. None of this would have been possible without my daughter Kyrina, the support of our community especially. The County Council, Parks and Recreation Board, Dan Erickson has been amazing to us and is always there for me anytime I need something. As a person that grew up on North Mesa, that rode on this BMX track as a kid and dreamed of having a USA BMX event at this track, I couldn't be more excited than to be able to offer this to the kids of our community.